Thoughts on cold plunge, ice baths, cold showers, etc. I'm guessing this has been addressed before, but I can't seem to find it. These therapies seem to be all the rage lately. Well, they were all the rage about 35 years ago, too. And I've heard a few folks, such as Andrew Huberman, cite multiple studies when expounding on their supposed benefits, including increased testosterone. Well, the way you increase testosterone is with TRT, not with a
dip,
ice bath.
with a plunge.
Yeah, and even
Cold
if it does go up a little bit, it's not going to be anything
It's
noticeable.
temporary.
I read an article about how Nazis were doing tests on Jews. They would put them out in the freezing cold and then test their testosterone level, and it would go up, but it was minimal.
It's a minimal response. All kind of things all kinds of outside stress makes testosterone increase, but not at clinical levels.
Exactly. Yeah, that's it.
Yes, we looked at that a long time ago.
Yeah.
It's just, the fact your testosterone went up in response to a workout is meaningless.
Right.
Because it went up a little bit and it went back down, and
down.
that's not enough time to affect anabolism in the tissues. All right.
So if
I
anything,
tried cold showers, and while they do make me feel good afterward, I wonder if there's anything to them other than the placebo effect and or the dopamine reward for doing something hard. To be clear, I'm wondering about non-workout related benefits.
That's all it's about.
As I understand, they do not help with recovery from strength training and may even impede it.
There's
so
two big things are the feeling like you're doing something, so the dopamine, and then also the air of superiority from doing something hard, like plunging into
air of superiority.
I made it 2 minutes. Joe Rogan said 2 minutes.
Is probably the primary effect for sure. All right, I want to tell you this. I used to do this shit. All right, now the water in North Texas is not cold except in the winter. So I used to do contrast showers after I trained for a little while, just wondering if it would work. And it was very invigorating. All right? But I'm going to tell you they're stress. They're a profound stress. If you go from the hottest water that you can stand running on your skin for 3 or 4 minutes, long enough to heat you up, the effect that would be obtained in a sauna, and then go all the way down to 33-degree water.
Yep.
Coming out of the faucet. It's a profound shock to the system, and it is a stress. And the way I know it is a stress is because every time I would do that, it would break my fever blister out on my lip. Every single fucking time.
And your blood pressure would go up.
Oh, God
and
knows
your heart
what
rate
happened.
would increase tremendously.
Yeah, it's just, and the idea is, well, you're flushing the toxins and poisons, none of which are ever named,
Right.
out
Free
of the
radicals.
system with the contrast showers and all this other bullshit. And look, if you like the way it feels,
Do it. Nobody says
the
nothing.
Finns invented this, right? They got a sauna, and you get out of the sauna, you run out and jump into cold water.
Yep.
Right? You like the way that feels, go ahead and do it. But I'm telling you, it's a stress. If you're training hard, adding another stress does not help recovery. Now think about this clearly. All right? Try it yourself and see what happens. You'll find that it's a stress. And I know what it seems like it ought to do. Hot, cold, dilation, contraction, all that shit. But none of that explains away the fact that you are applying a profound stress to a body that has already been profoundly stressed by your training. You're adding to the recovery load. That's exactly what you're doing. But if you like the way it feels, go ahead. You have my permission. Go ahead and do it. Okay?
Yeah, just don't assign any magical properties to
No,
it.
there's no magic there. It's just,
Yep.
If you want to be a Finn, go ahead and be a Finn. Finlander.
It's the new mobility. thing.
Yeah, mobility.
Yeah, mobility was the huge thing 5 years ago, and the cold plunge.
And it's all Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan pushes.
Oh, sure. Anything Joe Rogan's into is.
And everybody thinks it's magic. Yep. You know.
Yeah, Joe Rogan's useful.
For sure.
He's done a bunch of useful stuff. But, I don't know how much he knows about recovery or strength training or anything else. But, I'm glad he's there.
Yep.
I like him.
Yeah, I like him too. Now they've taken Tucker away from us. Who else are we going to listen to?
What happened to Tucker Carlson? Did he quit or did they fire him?
They fired him, but
he haven't heard?
No.
They removed him.
Oh, really?
Over the weekend.
Mm-hmm. He found out 30 minutes before they went public.
Oh, he'll do better on his own anyway.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, he'll do better on his own.
Oh, and Fox's ratings are going to plummet.
This week on Starting Strength Radio, we're going to do one of our famous paper Q&As. That's where you write questions to us on the network, and we answer them. Now, we're going to preface that with a particularly caustic group of comments from the haters this time. I don't understand how you people can live with yourselves after saying nasty things to me like you have said this time. But, we'll read them anyway because it's fun. But, why don't you join the network? You people join the network. It's $75 a year, 20 cents a day, for the finest entertainment available on the internet except for high-quality porn. Starting Strength Radio goes hot this Friday. You be there.